everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Harley with Harley's Cool Lambs, and today I'm going to be showing you guys an in-depth beginning to end of like your lamb, show lamb project or whatever. So I'm going to be showing you how to friendly up your lamb, how to halter train your lamb, how to stand train your lamb, and then how to set up a small lamb and how to set up a... Okay, so how I friendly up a lamb. Food is your best friend. So Taco was very scared when he got here, and Chanel was not the sweetest when she got here, but she's much better now, and so is he. He is the snuggliest sheep I think I own, and obviously Batty, I've had her since birth, and I worked with her since she was born, so she's obviously going to be friendly, but I'm gonna kind of use Taco as an example, because if I go in there, I'll get mauled. So what you're going to do is just go sit in the back of a corner in the stall. You can watch your phone or hold the food. Just go sit back there. I like to sit in a sheep when I'm trying to get them friendly for about 30 minutes. And they should, if they're not too scared, come up to you after they're finally comfortable with you sitting in there. Don't try to move too much, because if you move too much, then they're gonna be like, oh, well, you're moving and I don't want to. So I just like to sit in the corner of the stall, sit in the back of the stall, wherever, just sit somewhere and just let them come to you. Let them come to you, sniff you, chew on you. You know, just let them come to you. Let them... Okay, so when you have a stand, even if you don't have one, so I'm going to tilt you real quick. If you don't have one with sides, I have one with sides, but they're removable. This helps so much, but if you don't have sides, then you just want to be a little bit more careful. Make sure that they don't fall off of the stand, because they can hurt themselves if they do that. So just make sure that they don't fall off the stand. But you can have your hand over the lamb when you're, working them. Let me grab Taco real quick and I'll show you kind of what I mean. So I have Taco, as you can see. So I'm going to show you the safest way to get a lamb up onto the stand when they're new, because there is a good way to do it. Chanel, she was already stand trained, so I didn't have to worry about too much. But it also kind of depends on how big your lamb is. So Taco here, he's about, I would say, 50 pounds. He's born in January. So I like to just take the one foot, put it up there, and pull until they put their second foot up there. And then keep their head and grab underneath their back legs and lift them up. That's the safest way for me to put them up on the stand. And then I'll pop them on the stand to get them up top. No, it doesn't hurt them popping them. Trust me, if it hurt them, they would let me know. So that's how we get them safely onto the stand. Now, Taco is one that never, ever was on a stand before when I got him. So he would be scared up here, which is understandable. It's understandable. So, I don't know who's here. I'm gonna real quick put this up here. We don't need that at this for a second. But as you can see, he's a very good boy up here now. He's very sweet. Also, make sure that before you put your lamb on the sand, the head is already pre-adjusted. Echo. Make sure that the head is pre-adjusted. That helps. Okay, so you can see that Taco's here. He is the most halter trained. They're all pretty halter trained. Batty, I have to take another lamb on walks with her, because she is just kind of a little bad with that. She's just a baby yet, so we're just working through it. So what you're gonna do when you're halter training, okay, is you're going to have steady pressure on your lamb. So if your lamb doesn't want to come, doesn't want to walk, he's obviously gonna walk. But if your lamb doesn't want to walk, then what I do is you just have steady pressure on their face. So say if he didn't want to walk here, steady pressure on the face until he would come forward. Then you would release that pressure immediately. And then you'll just keep doing that until they get the hang of it. They will get the hang of it. They will. But it might take some time for them to get a hang of it. Sorry. But another thing I like to do with a lamb, like this, okay, is if they don't want to go when you're releasing pressure, when you're giving them pressure to their head, you can do I like to call it the 4 go buttons. So I like to take the back of my hand and tap them on the back. See how I made them go? Not hard, just a nice little tap. Now if they have more wool, you could do a bigger tap. Another thing is rub my hand on the back of their rump here. See that how I got him to go? He's like, why are you doing that? I'm gonna do it on this side, but you could tap their shoulder with the back of your hand. If you're on this side, tap the shoulder with the back of your hand. Depends on what side you are. And the last one that I like to use, so you can do here too. The last one I like to do is grab the tail dock and push like a button. See how he didn't like that? That is the 4 little buttons that I do. Super hard to halter train. I did this with Batty, it still didn't work. But you can take, so say this is the rope, you could take it and you could go around their butt with it. Okay, and then it would be longer, so it would kind of go like this. And then it would loop around, so you would grab this part and pull on their butt when they wouldn't want to go. Still having steady pressure up here, but if they didn't want to go, you could pull on their butt, kind of like that. So we're going to get to setting up the lamb, the smaller lamb. I'm using Taco for this. I should probably be using Batty, but he's just what I have right now. Batty was halter trained. So we're going to, I use this in the barn and I take the chain and I'll always keep it in the hand that I have underneath of my lamb's jaw. Chanel! Underneath the lamb's jaw so that if they go, I chain underneath. So we're just going to move the legs, set the back legs. If they move, it's okay. They're just going to get back to the same position. So see how you move them. So again, just keep working with the legs and they will eventually get it. So, for a small lamb, how to brace them, you brace them like a goat, always like a goat. He's pushing nice on me. I'll show you how to get him to push here, and then if your lamb's not pushing. You could also slap here if they're not pushing. He doesn't like that, or you can push here, and they should push that. But kind of brace them like a goat, so you want to have your one leg up here, then your other one back here. Okay. So you're going to have your blower and you're going to put it on the lowest setting that it goes to. And I don't care what, I have heated and air. So after you do that, you're just going to start really slow. Have your hand over your lamp, start really slow, start at the bottom, and start just kind of going up. But once they get used to that, start slowly adjusting the speed. Slowly and slowly at a time. Get all those shavings out of the trash. And honestly, just go for it. Alright, so how I wrap the legs is you want to start with your wrap like this, not like this. Start in the middle of the leg and wrap tightly, not too tight, but tightly down past the little claws, like the little hoof part there. Wrap up. After you go down that, make sure no shag is sticking out. And then keep coming up. Hold on. Here we go. Keep coming up until you get to the hock. I like to kind of try to skip the hock. And then just wrap. Make like a little crisscross section up here. And then go over the hock. This is ensuring that your hock shag won't come out. And then you can come down. I like to go over those little hoof claws right here again. And then that is a wrapped leg. So now my tack room, it's a little messy. I'm going to show you the biggest things that I like to use for lamb feed, and I'll show you what I feed as well. You have to have a kitchen scale. I didn't weigh my lamb's food for the fair last year, and I've seen a big difference when I started weighing their food finally. I feed High Noon. I really like High Noon. This is High Noon Sure Shot Creek. We're going to switch to the High Noon Show Lamb. Here, our next grain order. And I like to use High Noon Shine Up as well. As a top dress. I love High Noon. I think the biggest kind of, the biggest change with it. But if you do have, there's a lot of other good ones. I know there's Kent Show feeds. I don't know if those are just cows or pigs. I don't know. There's Unbarger, which is a big one. for sure do your research, because I find that I like to have the high noon. It works best for me, but whatever works best for you, whatever works best for you. I will get in more videos when I'm starting jackpot season. I think my first jackpot is May 30th and the 31st. So I'll get more videos before then. But till then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.